Ying big one. Ying big one. Ying big one. Ying big one. You didn't know who the fuck I'm speaking on. Know who the fuck I'm talking on. Know who the fuck I'm speaking on. Better get your fucking voice right, big and dome. Where the trolls at? I'm about to go live with Ying Viglong. Viglong? Yeah. Ying Viglong. So I'm guessing at least. All time, how you doing? You're about to go live. You're about to meet your next favorite comedian, Ying Viglong. Viga Ving. Who's ready for this? You're ready for this. You're ready for this and that and all the other. Ooh ah, icky boo. Yo, how's it going? I'm sorry guys, I can't read your stuff too well. I'm about to do this interview, but I promise I'll come back. We'll talk. We'll read. Give me like 30 minutes or an hour with the sweet, the succulent. That's probably not the way I should describe a woman. Ying Viglong. Viglong. Ying Viglong. I feel like it's just trying to get me trouble. I don't know if she's ever gonna show up. She asked me to send her the thing, and I did. I did it, baby. I did it. You don't wanna get to know me, cause once you do, I'm supporting your homies. Out the door. Out the fucking door, each and I guess go to sleep like real fucking easy. Real easy, I'm not even joking. Ying Viglong. I mean, you know, shit, old coffee cup. I need to get me coffee. That's what I need to do. It's getting late in the day, and I'm feeling okay. I can talk to you until Big Long. Watch, and we'll take it to set up. That'll mean Big Long will be right on here. Big Long. Ying Big Long. I'm getting set up. Oh shit, hold on. I hope so. Oh, no. I didn't know. Let's see. Okay, thanks. How about you bring your ass on over here? Bring it on. We can listen to music right here, though. Where did he show? Him didn't dance. We don't know. Move where his toes come from. Where'd he go? Where'd he come from? Where'd he go? He's a mystery, don't you know? Yeah, don't let go. Where'd he come from? Where'd he go? Oh, everybody hanging out. What's up, everybody? We got the Miss Shadow. You're always coming in when I'm not looking at the damn screen. Thank you for coming in and asking questions. This is the first one, though. We got one more interview. We're going to be done for the day. What was the interview portion of our show? What's today, Tuesday? Tuesday's going to be Troll 30. Bob was here. Now he's gone. At the bar. Break it down. I'm fucking cold. What's this song? Whoa, come from? Where'd he go? How's a mystery, don't you know? Don't let go. Come from? Where'd he go? Ghost. It's the man. There's all up in his hand. Oh, yeah. You and me, what we doing? Hold on. God's creation. Whoa, what up, Amanda? Welcome up in here. We appreciate you. Your love is finally in the room. I'm interviewing a lady named Ying Biglong. Ying Biglong. She's a middle-aged Asian comedian from China. She was born in China. She'd be pretty good. And why was that guy on the shitter like that? I don't know why he was. He's from another country, so we're gonna treat him like Liebig. He's just fucking weird. He's got some weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. It might be this phone. I don't know what's up. It might be. I don't know why it's cutting out. It might be up with the YouTube. It was fucking with me. I don't know. Maybe she needs to be paid at my house. I have no idea. Products where we seek. Amanda, your love is finally in the room. Are you feeling so happy? Are you happy your love's here? Oh my god, I want to love her and squeeze her and touch her and please her all over. Ooh, yeah, my guy. Celebration. I think this lady's a comedian, a dancer, a singer, maybe possibly. I mean, she does a little bit of everything. Yes. Jumping up and down. Oh shit. You were jumping and screaming. Nice. I know you're only here from a shadow, but I like the description and the vision of you jumping up and down and screaming in my head. I mean, I know it's not for me. I mean, I know I'm just the Tom to your Jay. Fucking Tom's like the most bitch ass fucking character. It's like, oh, you're the Pluto to my Mickey. Fucking, oh, thanks. I really appreciate that, Amanda. Thanks, Amanda. How about you're the equivalent to me and you, 90s royalty, bro. I know. Hey, yo, calm down with your rules. You know whose rules it is? It's me and mine. Sounds like the worst. So I sound like the worst scratch. Does it sound like that to everybody? I did. I'm on the. I was charging the other phone. It might be because of this phone. Oh, hold on. It might be because of this. Celebration. Yeah, that's fine. I need it banging around on the floor. It sounds scratchy and shitty to everybody. Does everybody think this sounds like scratchy shit? Because I only got a little bit of time before she shows up and I gotta do my interview. I'm hoping it starts fast because I mean, I hope I wasn't wrong, like, and she just wanted me to set it up super fucking early. I don't know. It's gonna suck if we're sitting here for a fucking hour. I mean, it's not gonna suck, but it's like, I don't want to switch up the streams. I want to switch streams, cross the streams, bro. Hold on. Ask for it, baby. Let's go back. Let's go forth. Popeye and Brutus? Like, why can't I be Popeye and you be the fucking wimpy character? Like, you're already getting all the fucking pussy. Like, can I have anything in this relationship at all? Like, you're already getting it all. And why wouldn't you be the fucking olive oil that I can't touch? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, how about Animaniacs? You're the Dot, I'm the fucking Wacko. Or Jacko Wacko, yeah. Or Tiny Toon Adventures, Bugs and whatever those two people were, something else. I'm the oil and you're the water. I'm alright. What up, Gallo Gallo? How's it going, my guy? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Get ready for work. Have fun. You be safe. Thanks for coming in this morning. I'm glad to see you this morning, Miss Shadow. No, you're not on when I'm around. Maybe you're just not around when I'm on. What? I guess I'm still waiting. I swear if I have to be on live for an hour, please. I mean, I swear if I'm waiting. Oh, wait under green cloth. No. Why did you do that? Love you, my sweet angel. My sweet. And this is going to be. Let's see, I've been in Canada. This was in England. This was in America, but she's from like China. Like, I got a pretty wide audience here. Wish I still had a dope ass Australian as my homie, but no. What? Lizard on the wall. What? I have a lizard on the wall? No, just me, bro. Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, couple of characters with me, Stan Store, you know what it is. You know what it be like, bro. You know what it be like. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Fantastical. Absolutely fantastical. Ooh. Sarah's in here too? What are you talking about? Sarah Gallo? Is that who Gallo is? Gallo. Oh my god, Sarah, I didn't even put two together. Oh my gosh. This fucking dude with a lizard on the wall behind you. Ah, you looked at the fucking lizard, you fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I did. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to read shit, man. Y'all forgot this is Amanda Bynes' stream. It's all about Amanda on this stream. I'm not upset about it at all. Fucking blah 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 blah. And I have to do this because I'm gonna have to do it like, here we go. I can do it like this. This is what I'm gonna have to. This is how it's gonna read. You're gonna be looking at their. Boom, boom, boom. Where y'all been at? Where y'all been at? I just said, we just decided, like, Wacko and Dot. Like, what other, like, groups of, like, I'm fucking Shaggy, you're Thelma or something? Like, Velma or some shit? Why you gotta be a dick about it, bro? No, I'm playing with you. Y'all good. We missed you too, Gallo. Michelle is having to go to work. She has to go get ready for work, so she's probably still listening. You can't trust her for anything. She spies on people, you know what I mean? She's like a inch-high private eye type, you know what I'm saying? She be sneaking in people's shit, doing this, doing that. It's like, yo, chill the fuck out, dude. Chill out. This person, I don't... I stupidly should have been like, hey, when are you gonna... Oh, what time you want to go? Cause Once I send you the link, yeah, it's everywhere. Ooh, 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 ooh. Back up, 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 back up. Back up, 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 back up. I can go to sleep, like, for real. It could be nap time for me. I could just... But I feel like you watch me fall over at some point. Like, I would fall over in this fucking chair. It's not like a good fucking chair. It's not like a good fucking chair. Oh no. I would have to back up, because God forbid I be in the fucking way, right? Right? Don't let me be in the fucking way. Chili, 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 Billy, Billy, oh, fucking Philly, oh. Ooh, boy. This yin yang. I got 12:20, so I don't have to be on for... Oh, now it's like time. Now it's like time. Oh, here we go. Why, hello there.
Good morning. Hello.
It's not morning for us. You're waking up late.
Yeah, we're 2-hour difference here.
I know. Well, real quick, how I do my interviews is I like it to be more like a conversation. We try to be funny and go back and forth. You talk about what you're doing and how long you've been doing it and blah blah blah, and not too much like a full on interview, but like more of us talking and stuff. So
Okay.
I start the recording, we start talking, and then I'll be like, oh, I forgot to do the intro, and then that's kind of how we start, So here it goes. I'm about to press record. About to press it. Oh wait, real quick.
Yeah.
How do you? I don't want to mess it.
You.
Well, oh no, I'm gonna fix all my stuff. My stuff's messed up. But your name is. I don't want to mess it up. Ying Viglong.
Vigilant.
Vigilant. I was close. That was pretty close though, right? Vigilant.
Yeah.
I was close. All right.
Cut the P.
All right, Vigilant. Okay, got the
Then
P.
you got it.
All right, Ying Vigilant.
Yeah.
Vigilant. All right, where I'm gonna press record. I'm gonna fix some. My stuff will be fixed up. Wait.
Yeah. So how many people are watching your?
Well, we're recording this, but I have on my YouTube live right now. It's probably like 20 people or
Okay.
something like that. But this is a hard. They're just getting like a ghetto little recording. Yeah, 20 people are watching
So
us
it's
on.
live streaming.
Yeah, we're
Live
live
streaming.
streaming, but this is just people. This is like vertically so they can catch it. Hold on 1 second. It's giving me some grief. 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on.
So you don't record and edit. You just stream.
No, I do record and edit. What I do is like what you're seeing up here. This is gonna be the hard version of like where like I'll release in a couple months or like probably a couple weeks once because I have a couple in backlog and stuff like that. But I'll release this. But this is just like a ghetto version where they can't like you could log on to YouTube and see what they could see, but it's just them basically. We're kind of open because they push the YouTube verticals more than they push these things. Hold on, I gotta fix this stupid.
I did watch one of the link you sent it to me. Was your previous, review with somebody else.
Oh, okay. Did you like it or no?
Link, so I watched it.
What did you think? You gotta critique me and tell me how bad I did.
Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. Probably like 10 minutes. Okay, I know what it is.
Cool.
I don't remember now. But,
That's okay. Let me see.
I have done Zoom interviews. So they record it, then they just put it on YouTube and with some other comics, kind of like interview things. It's their podcast, pretty much what you're doing. Everybody's doing something different. Yeah. I'm glad that you just jump on and just started doing it. I have been thinking about something similar like podcast, but through Zoom instead of just voice,
Right.
so the people can see. Yeah, and also side by side. You interview somebody so side by side instead of Joe Rogan interview. It just they just have one screen, right? But they show two people across the table with each other and speaking to a mic, that kind of thing.
Right.
I think this is kind of my setup too, just side by side, two screen. Yeah.
Well, see, I got everything set up. See, once I get started, I have to be backed up so I can be completely in the screen like you. So I can't be right there like I'm doing this. So the way it'll go is I'll press record right here, and we'll get started. Like, hey, this is Ying Biglong. She's a comedian from the. Are you from? I know you're from the West Coast, Pacific. Seattle. Oh my gosh. Rainy Seattle. Yeah. Nice. But I'm just gonna start introducing you, and we'll say something, then I'll find like, oh, I forgot to do the intro, and then I'll press it real quick, and then I'll get all set up to where I look better than this, and we'll get started. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, then, and mine's the best advice before we even get started. Like when you're talking about doing your own thing, just do it. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna look stupid. But it's just trying. Like I've been doing this for 6 years, and my first podcast or interview or any of my segments are way different from what this is right now, and I'm still not even that good at them.
So you've been doing interview podcast for 6 years?
Yeah, I started out with just the podcast with me and my friend, and just talking, and then it kind of just formed, and then it started me and my other friend going to the breakfast place every week and talking there, and then I'm able to stay home now with my son, and so I can just stay home, smoke weed, and try to be funny all day. That's what's right. But hey, wait.
How do I say your first name?
Oh, Keenan. Keenan. It's Keenan, like Keenan and Kel, Keenan Ivory Wayne's Keenan, like Keenan.
Keenan.
Yes, ma'am. That's it. Before we get.
Your first name is harder than my last name. Yeah.
See, yeah, you can thank my mama for that. She didn't know that. She didn't know what was gonna happen. But you are your videos? Is that you dancing in your videos?
Dancing? Which dancing?
Well, there's dancing in your videos. There's like there's people dancing in your videos and singing. I was just wondering, like, is that you singing or dancing in your videos? Like on your Facebook, I was just looking at your face.
Well, when I first record on TikTok, I start with dancing videos.
Really?
Because I go to Zumba. Yeah,
All
so
right.
my very first beginning in TikTok is just dancing. But then because you'd be surprised, the comics sometimes is afraid to put their work out there. But then once I get comfortable, see myself on TikTok, then I start cutting the clips, the comedy clip, and put
Right.
it on social media. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well,
So I don't know if
everybody,
it's
this is
dancing.
Ying Big Long. We want to welcome her to Chatting Out. She's a comedian, a creator. She started out dancing on TikTok, and she's slowly coming to being a comedian. She's absolutely hilarious. I love and I don't know, like, is the comedy that I watch, the reels, are they a little bit older? Because I feel like your accent has gotten a little bit like easier to understand since the videos I watch. So I'm just wondering, like, do you do an accent, like a heavier accent for like comedy reasons, or is it like you just gotten better over time?
Well, you think I have a heavy accent, so I guess I have to apologize for my
No, no, don't apologize. No, and I was
no.
no, real quick. Our first interview today, I was interviewing a Brazilian Italian guy from London on his
Yeah.
toilet, a comedian from London on his toilet. So no, I didn't mean anything bad by that. I love accents. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I actually met
Right, right.
I was traveling through Arizona, and the woman that at the desk, when she was talking, had a great accent. I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you from here? Is that what the accent?" She's like, "Your accent sounds stupid." I was
Well,
like,
I
"Well,
was trying to tell accent jokes, so yeah, you don't have to apologize or anything. Just say
good,
what's in your mind, then I would respond accordingly. Yeah.
good." Well, let's do our
I think
intro
my
real quick. We're
accent is
going
a lot
live.
better than those southern people. You're from where? Texas? Where are you
Yes,
from?
ma'am. I'm from Texas, the great country of Texas. Let me put our logo and intro out there real quick. 1 second. All right, welcome everybody. And again, we're here with Ying Big Long. I should stop trying to say her name. I think I'm doing pretty well.
Vigilant, vigilant.
Vigilant. See, my first name is more difficult than her last name. That's what and I believe it. I get
Yeah,
called all kinds of things with
yeah.
my first name. She is a comedian from Seattle, Washington. Hilarious
Yeah.
stuff. She where was the joke at where you said I thought there was gonna be more shootings, but there's not. I love that. That joke was good.
Uh, Shooting in Seattle, you mean?
I don't know. Like, yeah, I caught it was. I think it was your first. It was the one that first plays on your Facebook. It's the first video, and I couldn't catch. It kept like muting the beginning part of it, and it said, "Oh, I love living here, but I just thought there'd be more shootings." And I thought it was just like, or like I love visiting here. I thought there'd be more shootings. I haven't seen any shootings yet, and that's I kind of figured that you were on the West Coast somewhere because. I don't know. I just really liked like
Yeah,
your vibe and how you put it out there. It was pretty funny.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we still have millions of people, so maybe the shooting is a way God's way of population control. You never know.
Maybe.
So, some people might be offended.
Oh well, if they get offended, they get offended. I live in an offensive world, so don't even worry about that.
Right.
I apologize
Yeah.
to
I
everybody
mean,
all the time,
okay.
especially if you're a
Yeah.
woman.
So
'Cause
we're on streaming now. We're on
yeah,
streaming now.
well like I said, I'm recording it. I'm recording it for later use, but we are streaming on my YouTube. From my cell phone, we're streaming live to like 25 people right now. There's 25 people in the room at least, just watching you and
Okay.
listening to us talk.
25 people.
25 random people, and what I'll do is I'll check when we get to the end. I'll be like, "Hey, anybody got any questions for her?" And I'll check and see if anybody asks anything, and we'll do it like that. Now, how long have you been doing comedy now?
Sounds good. I've been doing it on and off 13 years. Wow, that is a long time. I can't believe it. I'm not touring the country. I'm kind of going here and there, different cities, but when I say on and off, the long like off time can be long. I one time like just quit for a year, and then I had a lower back pain.
Mm.
2013, so 2017 I had a surgery. So during that 4 years time, I hardly got on stage. So yeah,
Right.
because it just I have a hard time to even standing up straight.
Oh.
I have a joke about that, about my lower back pain and my surgery. So yeah, it just for because I had a day job at the time, so it's kind of I'm single mom. You gotta cook for kids, so it's kind of hard to go to open mic. Plus, I started out in Spokane, Washington.
Oh.
Spokane, it yeah, Spokane, east side of Washington State, so they don't have a lot of open mics. So they don't have a lot of money, and not like Seattle have a lot more opportunity.
Right,
Yeah,
right. But it's hard. You have a busy life, and you're still working a day job and
yeah.
still have kids, obviously, right? You're still a single mom, and they all
I
growing up and
have
taking
yeah,
care
I'm
of you.
single mom, but my kids are all kind of all grown. It's my youngest right now in University of Washington in Seattle.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, why aren't they taking care of mama? Damn
yeah,
it.
he's a senior student now. So that's one of the reasons I moved to Seattle, just to be closer to him.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right. Is he your your
yeah.
your
So
baby boy? Is he your baby boy that you gotta protect and everything?
yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Well, it's
uh,
not that I protect him. It's almost like I needed him probably more than he needed
well,
me.
I was raised by a
Yeah,
single mom, like so. I'm the golden child. I can do no wrong in her eyes. I'm perfect to her. She will
yeah,
love me forever. No woman is good enough.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
so have you done a lot of online stuff, or are you just going face to face doing all your face to face comedy things?
Well, it's during the pandemic, right? They started like the Zoom open mic
Yeah,
show. I have done a lot of online shows and also open mics,
yeah,
and actually my company really took off during pandemic.
right.
At the time, yeah, I was doing like you could do open mic like 5 a day, 6 a day, because different time zone, So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was 2020. Really, my comedy kind of took off,
Yeah, it was a
and
lot.
also I have started.
Somebody
I was
should have
taking
fun.
classes too.
Oh, really? Yeah, and I've
What is
noticed
that?
there's this website Plausible. They're doing kind of the same thing. They have workshops, and where I live, I can only
Okay,
there's an open mic on Sundays and an open mic on Tuesdays, and it's usually about the same people, mostly
okay,
comics there all the time. So I'm working on my stuff. Isn't really fun doing it for the same people because I'm still working on my type five, so I don't have a million different jokes that I'm doing at one time. So I like doing the online
yeah,
thing, and I definitely like bringing out
awesome.
people like you and trying to show your creativity and what you're bringing to the table
Mhm.
because you are absolutely hilarious. I loved your comedy.
Thank
I
you, thank you. Yeah,
what
my plan is I'm shooting my first comedy special next year.
nice, nice. I like that. I did
Yeah.
I loved your
Mm.
joke. You started out not just real quiet. Like people always ask me why Asians are so skinny, and I just have one thing to tell them. We don't need all the sugar. The fucking sugar. I was like, oh my
Right.
god, that is so classically good. And maybe that's why I thought. Maybe that's why I
Yeah.
was thinking like, oh, your accent's a little bit lighter now than it was. Maybe it was that specific joke that I'm thinking of because you were just so on point, yelling, and like you caught my attention like right there. The sugar. That's why you're fat. That was great. That was so great.
Yeah.
And luckily,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, that's kind of my holiday joke. Yeah, when I holiday, of course, a lot of cooking and stuff, and so I was talking about. I did try to learn how to cook your dessert. So I'm in China. I never have to cook dessert. So I
right.
went on YouTube and searching for like Master Stewart. Right, she's the queen of cooking and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
a Western cooking. The only secret is if you can use the measuring cup and the teaspoon, because all the secret is good. Put that. So when she said 2 cups of sugar, I was freaking out. I'm like, what? Are you serious? 2 cups of sugar? You know, like, I, because when I cook Chinese food, okay, whole year I don't even use 1 cup of sugar. Sometimes it just like dash or
Right.
1 teaspoon. So that's it. So when she said 2 cup, I was freaking out. So I was like, okay. So my joke was, yeah, because the Facebook clip you saw is only one clip. It's not the
Yeah.
whole joke. So the joke was okay. So I quit middle of a cooking of cake because it's too much sugar. So I said, well, why don't I try cookie? Maybe cookie's better. So I went on the YouTube, same thing, and find out cookie is worse
Yeah.
because there's like 1 cup of flour or cookie dough or something. And then might as well to say 3 cups of diabetes.
I love that.
Might as
3 cups
well
of
tell you that.
diabetes.
Yeah.
Have you
So
found?
actually from that day when I find out how much sugar they put in there, I'm now very conscious about eating cookie. I would like make half, another half, so I only eat 1/4 of the whole cookie.
Oh my
Because now I
God.
know how much sugar is in it. In
Don't
the past, I did not know.
don't worry.
Yeah, I like eat donut, and now I know how much sugar in there. I'm very conscious now. I mean,
I'll take
yeah,
care of all the
I don't
sugar
eat
you
the
leave
whole thing.
behind. Don't worry. I got all the sugar you don't touch.
Yeah.
I will take care of that for you. Don't worry about it. I got your shares of sugar.
Okay.
I have found, because I'm an ex-chef. I used to be a chef before I retired, and I found that we have Americanized a lot of dishes from other nations. Have you found, like, what's the worst version of Chinese food that you found in America? Like, like General Tso's chicken isn't a Chinese
Yeah.
dish. Orange chicken isn't a Chinese dish.
And the orange chicken.
Yeah,
Well, those are real
that's
fine.
as
And
sweet as
orange-
your cookies. That's not something you would ever eat.
Right.
But so what's
And
the what's the
orange
craziest
chicken-
thing?
Well, the sugar, right? They're
Yeah.
kind of a little sweet. Every dish, the Americanized, like orange chicken, they're kind of sweet. The sauce, yeah.
Yeah.
And not in China. I don't think they have similar thing in orange chicken in China. We don't have it. It's American invention. They modify the Chinese dish and make like General Dog. Also, that's American dish.
I
It's
know.
not a Chinese dish.
But you gotta give it to the guy that did the
And of
orange
course,
chicken, because the guy that did the orange chicken was from China, and he's like, I'm gonna make this dish that I know these dumb Americans are gonna enjoy. I'm gonna fry some chicken and then
Yeah.
cover it in sugary sweet stuff. Because that's not there's
Right.
nothing in Asian Chinese cooking that is like that at all.
No. We do have a sweet dishes, but it's not as sweet as American.
Yeah, I
dessert.
know. Sweet tea all is
That's why you find a lot of yeah. So but of course the Chinese restaurant, in order to survive here, they have to tailor to the American customers, so they have to make it a lot more sweeter. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we did this to you. We just gentrified your cooking to terrible fashions. Terrible fashions.
But that's okay when you find some areas have a lot more Chinese residents, so that then you can find very authentic Chinese food.
Well, okay. I'll tell you.
Fancy.
We have. Like I said, I'm an ex-chef. I have this Chinese. It's called First China Barbecue that I've been going to since I was a kid. And it's named that, I believe, for American people, but it is. You walk in there, they have Peking ducks hanging in the window, full on head, just hanging up there.
Yeah.
You look. Sometimes you look in the kitchen, you see a full pig hanging up there. One time, my wife looked in there. They were pulling babies out of the dead pig. She was like, "What is going on?" I was like, it's a beautiful thing. Just be quiet and eat this. This is great. Don't even." And it's the most authentic version of Chinese food you can find in Texas. Like, they have a full on like family meal. All the chefs, all the cooks, all the waitresses will just sit down, and I'll be like, "Can I get some of whatever y'all are eating? Because it looks So good. So good. But yeah, it scares us. Y'all's cooking and y'all's that stuff scares us, but it's so good. I love it to death.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the chefs supposed to be open-minded, right? You
Yeah.
want to learn from different ethnic group cooking, and then kind of help your. So, what kind of food that you cook as a chef?
Well, my motto was I'll cook. If you got a recipe for it, I'll cook it. I was big on home style like spaghetti and meatballs. You know, I did a lot of like personal
Okay.
chef type cooking for people, like going to their homes, a lot of catering type stuff. But I was cooking one
Okay.
time for this group of people, and they asked for enchiladas, and so I made my style of enchiladas, which is Mexican cooking tortillas. You know, chili cheese stuff, whatever. And this
Yeah.
Mexican guy sitting there eating, and he says, "This tastes like some white boy enchiladas." Like, well, I'm not Mexican, sir. I don't know how to cook. Is like this is some recipe I got off of like I don't know how to do it, man. I'm sure you or your mom or anybody else can cook way better than I can at this stuff. Like you just like you said,
Yeah.
Americanized orange chicken. Like this was Americanized Tex-Mex type food. You know, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you know, I love cooking. I
No,
love
that's
eating. As you can
okay.
see, I'm not worried about the sugar too much. I'm dressed as Santa Claus, and I look like him too. But
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
You
Do
do.
you have a YouTube channel or anything? Or are you strictly on Facebook?
I do have a YouTube channel. It's just Yin Comedy.
Okay,
It's
okay.
very easy to find.
I
Yeah.
will find. I'm gonna subscribe to you. I love your comedy style. I love the
Well,
way
thank
you
you.
yelled at me about the sugar. I knew it was coming too. I was like just your side, just the way you play it off and do it like it's very cool. And your take, I'd like to hear more. I don't know if it's out there, and I'm hoping to make like when your specials available. Do you have any specials or anything available now or anything to see? Because I feel like your mom comedy would be
Well,
hilarious.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to because when you record a special, you need to find a theme, right? Find the
Hmm.
theme of the special. So I'm thinking about my theme would be like my tiger mom. So that would be my theme. Like, yeah, tiger mom. So kind of portray that kind of tiger mom character. And then because I have two biological children, I have a girl and a boy, and also I adopted girl from Africa. So
No,
that's
you
the and
did. That
also
is
I have a
cool.
yeah, so I have a three, and also I have a Chinese host student. So he's from China. He lived with me for almost 4 years during high school. So he now is in Michigan, college. So it's almost feel like I have a four kids, you know.
No, it should
But
not. It should
really,
not just feel that way. You do have four kids, and real talk. If you need to take care of anybody else, I would love to come get. You could cook for me. I would be nice. I would be respectful. Like you don't feel
yeah,
like you have four kids. You did. You adopted a child, and you hosted another child for four
yeah.
years. That's awesome. That like now we have to laugh at anything you say. And that's how you should start your
Yeah,
comedy.
so my comedy different with other comedy that I see. Okay, it's like I have content because I have a life. I have raised 3.5 kids. You know, because the whole student was like during his high school years. It's a lot of story to tell. You know,
That
and
is.
they all turned out great. Yeah, I do have a content now, like the younger comic, they didn't have a life yet. This whole bunch of dick joke, the low hanging fruit thing. I have no patience for that. Yeah. So it's like because you do have to think about your audience, right? What they're when they have to sit through 1 hour, what they're walk away with.
Your
Yeah. So
tone
I
and
gave them good
inflection.
why? Yeah, good the story. Yeah.
You go up and down with it, and just like you went like all they do is tell a whole bunch of dick jokes. Like you kind of like it almost like you were speaking into your chest, saying that. Like I love your inflection, your up and downs, like, and I see that. Like that's why I would love to see whole sets of your comedy because I bet you take people on a little ride
Yeah.
and stuff because it's very
Oh
funny
yeah.
stuff.
Always a roller coaster. Yeah, because my life itself is kind of like roller coaster, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not planning on adopting any more babies, right? Are you done with adoption? Are you done with
I'm done.
hosting
I'm
kids?
done.
No
I
more
don't want to
kids. No
tie
more
up
hosting
with.
kids.
No
Yeah.
more. I moved to Seattle, so I'm renting. So now like I'm
So
slowly
so
getting
wait.
downgraded. I feel like
Did all four kids live under
what?
one roof at one time at some point?
Uh, my oldest daughter, she kind of graduated from high school, so she went out. Because my oldest is 9 years older than my son. So the adopted one is in the middle, and the host student also in the middle. Three
Holy
kids
crap!
one time living in one room.
That's
Yeah,
a story. We might need
in
to
Spokane.
let's collaborate on writing a show. I don't want to steal this idea from you, but it's a brilliant. If you don't do something with it in like the
Yeah,
next couple of years, if I don't see something about it on TV, I'm like, all right, I'm writing the Asian lady story right now. It's going down.
yeah, I, yeah. That's interesting because I thought about writing it to a show. It's because Tiger Mom. It's time to give a Tiger Mom a voice. And you know Tiger Mom, right?
Yeah.
This word was this. Yeah, so it's like a stereotype of Tiger Mom is they're tough on their kids. Right? It's almost like negative. But when the kids turn out great, why not give credit to Tiger Mom? You know what
Negativity
I'm
is
saying?
good. Sometimes being negative and being hard on your kids, like, is like I do a lot of YouTube live stuff where I like go vertical and like once or twice my son like has popped into my lives, and like one time he said like shit on a live, and I was like, no, you can't say that. And somebody on there was like, well, if you could say it, why can't he say it? I was like, because I'm a fucking adult, sir. He is a child. When I was raised, there was things that I could say there were things my mom could say that if I said, she would put me through that wall. What are you talking about, my man? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
that's just how it is. Like, you can't. That's just how it is. Like, you got
Yeah.
to. I don't mean like she put me through the wall, like abuse me, but she would like with her words. Like my mom was, she never like hit me, but there was always like that threat of like I will, don't touch me, boy, I swear. But that's how I think that's how you have to raise something.
Yeah.
What does it say? Like what steel like sharpens steel or something. Like you're not gonna get a
Mm-hmm.
successful kid like being able to take care of themselves without you. Like you can't expect them to, like you said, you're like, I feel I'm here for for my security because he's doing all right, and I just want to be around him. Like you said, your daughter's already growing up. Stuff like, and like
Yeah.
that boy's the youngest I have. I just
Yeah.
want to be near him and hold him. But no, I mean, I,
Yeah.
I, I you should
And
write
my
that. That could
son
be a story.
also. Right. And my son also sometimes, not all the time, sometimes came to my show in
Uh,
Seattle, and he would bring some of his friends from college. Yeah. So
nice.
it's not easy to make young people laugh because they're totally different vibe and different interests. So if you can make young people laugh, that's
And
pretty amazing.
it's very amazing. Depending on what you're talking about, it's pretty amazing that your son will even show up. Because me, if my mom was talking up there telling real
Yeah.
stuff and there might even be a glimmer of her, like a real mom there, I would be like, I can't do it, mommy.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I love you. I support you, but I don't want to hear any of your real life stories going on. Like I'm like, But that's
Yeah.
really cool. I like that. But no, you should. And with the way streaming and everybody buys shows, you should write that. You should and claim it right now, so it's on record. She's writing the Tiger
Yeah.
Mom show. If you do it, you're stealing her joke.
Yeah. Well,
Although I might
it
start putting
started
out.
out that way, but
I might start
what
putting
I'm
out a
saying
Tiger
is when
Mom
I
joke.
started out, yeah.
That's
Well, like I
hilarious.
said, when I started out, kids were not supportive. I was telling joke about when I started. Uh, my son would say something like, "Hey mom, when my friends come over, don't tell them. You go to some bars telling some stupid jokes. So embarrassing. Kids were embarrassed that your mom go to bars and at night and tell jokes. But now things have turned around. Okay,
Yeah.
like I was talking about when I did my first highliners or second in Spokane. So my son came out to support, and he brought up his friends at the time in high school. They graduated. So after the show, my mom, my son would ask me, says, "What's going on? You didn't mention me in the whole show." So I said, "Well, because your friends here, I don't want to embarrass you in front of your friends." So my son was like, "You have no joke about me. You don't love me anymore." So now they got it that when you make fun of them, that means you love them. So things have turned around. Yeah, it was so funny.
I used to always ask my daughter, because I'd be like, "What's it like having like an extremely handsome father?" Like, because I just don't know. My father wasn't around, and my mom, you know. If you talk about like, what is it bad for you having a father that looks this handsome? Like, I feel bad for you. I apologize. Like, I try to stay away, just to mess with her. She's like, "Shut up, Dad. Nobody thinks that you like that, Dad. No, shut up, Dad. Shut up, Dad." Let's just mess with her. Because I like to. Unfortunately, before I like started telling jokes and like doing this podcast stuff, she was my only audience. Unfortunately, so she got the brunt of it. She got the brunt of it.
Okay.
All right, well, this was a lot of fun. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. I'd like to do this again sometime. Maybe we could do it as you get closer to your comedy show getting done. And I do every couple of months. I do online comedy shows.
Around May. Yeah.
Well, every couple of months I do online comedy shows for the comedians that I've interviewed. It's on Plausible, but whenever I get it all set up and you were getting close to your time, I'd love to invite you out and have you come out and do your comedy, tell more of your Tiger Mom stories.
Yeah, sounds good. I would love to do that. Yeah, I love to do that. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through and putting up with all my hassle and everything. This was really a good time, and I hope everybody go to the links in the description. I'm gonna link her up over there. You're gonna check out her YouTube. You're gonna check out her Instagram. You're gonna laugh your butt off. And coming soon, a new special, Tiger Mom, the Beast Incarnate. I'm gonna let you take that. I'm gonna let you have that. Tiger Mom, the Beast is after you. The Beast Unleashed or something. I don't know. You can figure something out with that. But again, thank you so much.
Right.
Say your name properly. I don't want to mess it up. What was your name again? What's the name properly so I don't mess it up?
Yin Vigilon.
Vigilon. Look it up. It's going to be linked up down in the description. Check out her comedy. She is very, very funny. Don't forget to keep it chatting out, guys.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also, please send me the link of this interview, okay?
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me in the broadcast. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to usually, I've done like 3 interviews today and like 2 interviews yesterday. Usually what I do is I put, like, as soon as I get the interview done, I'll put it up in Displaced Comedians just because that's kind of all our friends and stuff. Like, it's not really too many other people but comedians in there. But when I post it to my YouTube channel, I will send you the link and I will show you. And like I said, I do online comedy shows with the people that I interview. So like on the 18th, I'm doing one where like I host and like 5 comedians are coming up and doing like 5 to 10 minutes and just kind of showing their stuff off. And I'm going to try to like, hey, come check them out for sure. This is what you're seeing, blah, blah, blah. But you were absolutely hilarious. I loved it. This was great. I hope you enjoyed it. And I promise you, I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And thank you for, you're saying my name better than I'm saying your name. You're getting my name better than I get your name. That's messed up. You be safe. It was very good to see you. You too. Have a great day. Boom. Boom. We out, bro. Boom. The work is done. Oh, man. I'm bumping into this shit. And what time is it now? Now it's like time to go, like, pick up my son and shit. Like, hold on. Let's see. Oh, this is the wrong one. I'm hungry. Hungry like a fox, hungry like a hippo in the motherfucking dogs. Hungry. Who's all in? I can see Potosaurus. What's up? I'm backing up. I'm turning it right. Because we don't have to do another interview today. The interviews are done for the day. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What happened to you, Brave? What happened to you, Brave? What happened to you, Brave? Hey, brother, how's it going? Let me get a crubber. I'm kind of hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could eat. Could you eat? I could eat. Could you eat? I could eat. Oh no, things are gonna get easy. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, babe? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, babe? Patasaurus. Patasaurus is hungry. I got way too drunk last night. Well, you didn't seem drunk, man. Is it morning where you're at? Yeah, I guess so. Bing, ying, zing, bing, bing, bing. How long was that podcast for? I don't even know what time it is. All my shit's in disarray. It's in disarray. Who's in the room? Speak up. Speak up before you get a beak up. I'm gonna go get some. I think I am gonna get some food though. You wanna come with me and get some food? Chatting out. Oh shit, that was kind of a short interview. It was only like 12:58. We started that one at like 12:20. That one was kind of short. I wanted to go longer, but that one was kind of short. What you gonna do? Wanna be a baller? Shot caller, 20-inch blade, only Impala. Oh, yeah, What up, motherfuckers? If you wanna know, let me get others. Ooh. But you never say nothing. Yeah, muted the entire time. Muted the entire time too. See, I'm fucking over, guys. Whatever happened to peace? Peace.